everybody. God, there's bloody loads of you. Oh, I've got a good feeling about this crowd. I mean, I said that to the crowd last night, but this time I really mean it. Hello, nice to see you. You look even better from the front. You look better from the front. Nice to see you. I'm kidding, you're bloody gorgeous. We're all bloody gorgeous. I kind of want to get to know who's in the room. Shall we all just say our names on the count of 3? Ready? 1, 2, 3. Ah, great to meet you. And where are we all from? 1, 2, 3. Kidderminster, exotic. And would you say your father loved you as a child? 1, 2, 3. Oh, mine neither. Thanks, Kidderminster, I needed that. I'm from Birmingham. Is anyone from Birmingham in?
Yeah.
Woo, big up the Birmingham Massive. I don't talk like that. I'm so tragically middle class. But I am from Birmingham, and I get so offended when I go elsewhere in the country, and I say I'm from Birmingham, and they say, "Oh, you don't have the accent," like it's a compliment. But little do they know I do have the accent. When I get really angry, I can go so fast from, "Oh, nice to see you, Philip," to, "Yeah, I know that was my milk in the fridge because I put a label on it." Faster than Donald Trump can befriend a child paedophile. Fun fact, actually, the name Donald Trump derives from the Latin words for massive and bellend. I'm fascinated by accents. Did anyone have to do French at school? Yeah. What are you doing here? You said you were going to be in La Rochelle with your mate Pierre at La Bibliothèque. Lies. If you're ever having a bad day, speak French in a regional British accent. It'll turn your day around. Let's see. Bristol, that's quite a good one. All right, my lover, ça va? Qu'est-ce que vous voulez manger aujourd'hui? That was slightly via Siberia there, wasn't it? But we got there again. Irish, that's a good one. Salut, je m'appelle Siobhan. Je vais à la piscine avec mon ami Patrick. Once at a time. I love an Irish accent. I've got an Irish granny whom I love, and she's properly Irish. She's got an idiom for everything. I went to stay with her once when I was a teenager, and I got athlete's foot, so embarrassing. But she said, well, as I always say, a yellow toenail's just God's way of giving you a little extra sunshine. Magic. Anyway, that's enough about me, haven't we? Just feels so selfish to talk about myself the whole show, you know? So what's new with you? Sorry? What's new with you? Well, what? And back to me.
Still speaking French.
I've had some big news this week, actually. My best friend Jess is pregnant. And it's so exciting because I'm 30. She's the first in our friend group to have a baby. We're that classic generation of millennials, overeducated, undersexed, late bloomers, gonna have babies well into our 40s probably. We had a friend of ours who got married at 28, and we were like, okay, child bride. And when Jess rang me up, she was really excited, and she said, Emily, guess what? I'm pregnant. And I was like, don't worry, I'll drive you. And she said, no, I want it. Oh, okay, babe, good for you. But this baby is going to be so spoiled. We're obsessed with him already. We're always laying on her belly, talking to him, stroking her tummy. And they say, don't they, you're supposed to play music for an unborn baby. And if you play it classical music, your baby will turn into an educated, well-rounded sort of individual. They never tell you to play Skrillex, do they? No baby has ever been born to Akon Smack That, and I think that's a real shame. They're really obsessed with classical music now, aren't they? I read an article this week that said, you know, these health rubbish stories that come out. It said, playing classical music can cure cancer. What a shit. What a shitty thing to say to someone who's actually lost someone from cancer. Can you imagine? Oh yeah, if we'd only played that G minor chord, we wouldn't have lost Nan. Can you imagine saying that to your kids? Gather round, children, because you didn't practice your arpeggios today. Daddy's not coming home. Mummy's in heaven now because you didn't practice your fucking violin. Speaking of, did anyone here have to do a leavers play or musical in year 6, the end of primary school? No, this abuse was inflicted on me only. Fantastic. When I was in year 6, we had a leavers musical. They decided to give us Bugsy Malone. What a weird choice for 11-year-olds. And if you don't know Bugsy Malone, It's about a load of gangsters that are played by children, and these gangsters kill each other. But that's a bit violent for children, so they symbolise killing someone by giving them a custard pie to the face. And the lead in Bugsy Malone is Bugsy Malone, who knew? And this part was clearly going to be given to a boy in my year called James, whom I was desperately in love with. The main girl part was Blousy Brown, who gets to kiss Bugsy Malone. So I was getting that part. I practiced every day with my mum after school, and I nailed that audition. And for the results, they did a proper old school. They put a thing up on a board. And I looked and it said, Blousy Brown, Annalise McGovern. Oh, what? So I'm looking through principal characters, secondary characters, tree number 3, I'm seeing myself nowhere. And there it is at the bottom. Emily McDermott, violinist. I said, Miss, I don't remember a violinist in Bugsy Malone. And she said, well, there isn't one, but everyone's got to be in the play and you play the violin, so get on with it. So we had our first rehearsal, and I asked her, Miss, what do I have to do? And she said, every time someone gets a custard pie to the face, you're going to come on and do this. And I was like, Miss, I don't get it. I just don't get it. And she said, never mind, get it, get on with it. So opening night, first custard pie to the face, I come on and do that. And it got laughs. And I thought, oh, I like this. Okay, I see. Then the next night's performance, next custard pie to the face, now I'm coming out doing this. Properly milking it. We had 3 nights of this performance. By the final night, custard pie to the face, and now I'm doing this. Emily, enough. And they said we couldn't do jokes about Schindler's List. By some miracle, they did give this weirdo a degree later in life. I have an English degree, so I'm currently unemployed. Thank you. And it was great at my uni, because in your 3rd year, they sent you on a year abroad. And I got sent to the University of Salzburg, Austria. That's right, they sent me to Salzburg so I could learn to speak English more gooder. And the way it worked at Salzburg was you had to take at least 1 master's level course. So I'm flipping through this class catalogue, and these classes were so dry. Until I found one called The Linguistics of Humour. Because there's nothing funnier than dissecting the linguistic structure of a joke. In German. And the way it worked at Salzburg was it was a 10-week course, and each week one student had to lecture the other students on a given topic. And I got given stand-up comedy. Well, hey, the one thing I know anything about. So I thought, I know. I'm going to teach these Austrians about the benign violation line. Has anyone heard of this? No. I'm about to get so nerdy with comedy, everybody strap in. The theory is, there's a line that goes like this. And every joke ever told lies somewhere on that line. At the benign end, we've got the harmless stuff. Puns, cracker jokes, why did the chicken cross the road? Once we get to the middle, that's the classier stuff. Knob gags. Once we get to the violation end, that's the really dark material. Fucking the Pope jokes, you know, the fun stuff. I'll give you some examples, walk with me here. Feel free to join in. Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Nicholas.
Nicholas who?
Nicholas girls shouldn't climb trees. You know, royal drama The Crown got in trouble last year for including King Charles's controversial tampon gate episode in one of its shows. You know, I wouldn't say tampons are his favourite toiletry, but they're definitely up there. A queer website recently released an article called 10 Lesbian Books to Read This Summer. A lesbian book is like a straight book, except it has a climax. Alright, you made it to the violation end. You know, Americans love to say they hate British food. How could we put beans on toast and chips in sandwiches? Well, at least we don't put bullets in children. So just as every joke lies somewhere on that line, so does every person. Everyone has their preference or their limit. So I thought, I know, I'm going to do a social experiment with these Austrians. So I did exactly what I've done with you lot. Started at the benign end and I said, right, I'm going to tell these jokes, they're going to get darker and darker. And when you've hit your limit, I just want you to stand up, walk to the back of the room, and we'll talk about it after. So we'll start with my puns, my cracker jokes. We get right up to child abuse. They're tenacious, these Austrians. Then we get to the violation end. I think here it goes, the big one. The Holocaust joke. You think of the worst joke you can tell, right? Holocaust joke. So I took a deep breath and said this joke. Now I must preface this by saying this isn't my joke. This is the work of famously family-friendly entertainer Mr. Jimmy Carr. And the joke goes like this. They say there's safety in numbers. Try telling that to 6 million Jews. So I said the joke, and sure enough, this girl right in the middle of the front row stood up, eyes of thunder, and went, I cannot believe you have told that joke. My grandfather was a Nazi. Of all the ways I thought I'd go down, I never thought I'd be cancelled by a Nazi. So this is it, Kidderman, so this is my farewell to comedy. Thank you, good night.
Great, well done. Stereo, that's Emily. Let's give it up one more time for her, and then we're going to go for 15.